I know I have choices. My life is so amazing. There are some things that I do that I'm so in the vortex, it feels like communion when I'm painting. And I discovered that because of you, because I never would have gone down the road without facing the unlimited thing.
You would have found the way because you are determined to find it and because it's who you are. And we're happy that we're part of your path, but things are always working out for you.
Including job.
Yeah.
I don't yet have the access to details, and it frustrates me. I'm reaching for it. And
we're going to stay off that subject. You see, that's the important thing. If something that feels really important keeps showing up here, then leave it alone for a while. Isn't that important to know?
Yeah.
It's not the importance of the subject, it's the placement of it on the emotional scale. So it seems important because it's job or because it's income, we know. It seems important. But if you will get things in proper perspective, what can I think about that's here? What can I think about that's here? What can I think about that's here? Well, I need to think about my job, but it's here. Well, then I shouldn't be thinking about it. What can I think about that's here? What can I think about here? What can I think about here? Well, I need to think about my relationship, but it's here. Well, then don't think about it. In other words, just keep picking the things that are here until you get that momentum going, and then every subject will get on the wheel and be like that. That's the best we've ever said it.
Wow.
So pick the frequency, and then the details of the subjects that matter to you will fill in.
When I'm in
Let's just savor that for a moment. Let's just savor that for a moment. Don't you love knowing that? I have these 5 things that I think are important, Abraham, that I want to talk about. And this first one feels like this, then let's not talk about it. And this second one feels like this, well, then let's not talk about it. And this next one feels like this, well, let's not talk about it. And this next one feels like this, well, then let's not talk about it. This next one feels like this, well, then let's not talk about it. Well, then what should we talk about? What should we talk about? If all of the things that are important to me feel like this, what should we talk about? Well, we need to reach for a new subject or take a nap. Reach for a new subject or take a nap. But we know for sure that there is something in your life that feels like this. We know there is. And we want you to find it, you say.
When I'm there, dovetailing on what you're saying, and I introduce what's here, and it bounces me out.
Right. And I'm consciously aware of it, then I'm less likely to do that again.
So just don't even go there. Oh my gosh. So I build new pipes altogether. Thank you, that was very satisfying. I so love you.
Well, you're brilliant. You figured it out. In other words, it's pretty obvious.
What do you see in my painting vortex?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because you're using us. It's all right, but you're using us.
Yeah, I am.
You're using us to present something to you that you can then observe that will take you here.
Exactly, you read me.
Yeah.
I mean, duh.
Yeah. Doesn't matter what we see, it only matters what you see.
And I can have anything regardless of the past.
Yeah. But when you introduce the word past, it limits the probability of it happening soon. Because just saying past and what you meant by it caused you to pick a different disc. So you're going to get better and better at saying fewer of the things that activate. Now, you can say past, but past usually starts momentum. Because you usually had a subject in your mind when you said it,
right.
You say. But there are things from the past that are here.
Yes.
Choose those.
Okay.
For a long time, Esther was just choosing things that were true as her criteria to focus. It's true, yeah, but it's down here. I know, Abraham, but it's true. Yeah, but it's down here. But it's true, you silly ghost. It's true. Yeah, but it's down here. It's down here. We would use different criteria.
So anything in the vortex is the criteria, or anything that makes you feel good, that makes me feel good.
Yeah, that's what you're reaching for. Wanting to feel good. Today, no matter where I'm going, no matter what I'm doing, it is my dominant intent to find those things that I want to see, that I want to feel. No matter who I'm talking with, no matter what, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that on every subject, that on every subject. Past, present, future, that. And if I can't find that, then I'm looking for that. And if I can't find that, I'm looking for that. But I'm looking for the best feeling that I can find. And it's good enough, whatever it is. But since I'm making the choice, I'm going to make the choice that feels the best from where I stand.
The word I like, that I really love, that really is speaking to me here now, is extraordinary. And
you know what our favorite word is?
No.
Realize.
Realize.
It's our favorite word, because your vortex is here full of all that you want. And when you practice a good feeling thought and a good feeling thought and a good feeling thought, here, there, then you will realize what's in your vortex. And it will be extraordinary.
Can I ask you to do some work on my behalf?
Yeah.
Can you take me there now?
No.
Can I take myself there now?
Yes.
Okay. This moment is extraordinary. I have realized, this realizing moment is extraordinary.
And I want to savor it.
And I want to savor it. I want to.
Because I want to get momentum going.
Because I want to get momentum going.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
Yeah.
I can feel everybody behind me right there, all of us together. I'm getting goosebumps right now.
Anybody else? So energy's just shifted for you. Energy just shifted. That's what that goosebump means. Energy.
The goosebumps are increasing. It's so freaking amazing.
And do I need to talk about it, or can I just feel it? In other words, can I just bask in it? Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Before you begin, we want to call your attention to time.
Yes.
So if it's something...
It's really short, actually. I just have to say first, this land cruise, and I'm not saying this because I'm in the hot seat for the second time, truly, this is the most powerful workshop ever. Honestly. There's something, and I love this. Thank you for that. I like it better than the grid. It's so cool.
It is a grid. It's a spinning grid.
Yeah.
We're not going to let go of the grid word.
Okay.
The point of attraction word.
I had like some epiphanies today, because I kind of had this thing, like a little resistance in my mind, because you would say you have to focus, and don't be a lazy focuser. But then I couldn't make that jive with going general. So I kind of had that question. But I get it now. So I get now that you can focus and be general kind of at the same time, because you're kind of going, okay, I'm on a certain level.
And what makes it easy for you to choose that? In other words, you're going to focus, and you're going to focus general, but what is it that makes that choice light up in an easy way for you?
How it makes you feel.
Nothing matters than the way I feel. That's my first choice. How I feel is my first choice. And once I've made that choice, then everything else falls into place.
So you're focusing on a feeling, not necessarily on a specific...
Focusing on a vibration which achieves a feeling.
I get it.
Yeah,
that's
you do.
So cool.
Yes, it is. Good morning. You are refreshed. You are knowing what you are wanting. More evolution. More alignment. You're knowing what you're wanting to talk about now? Yes. What is it? You're ready. All right. You're on your... Wait. You're on your feet. Everyone sit down except that one.
Good morning.
It is.
Yes. Boy, I've had a magnificent trip, magnificent morning, magnificent co-creating with you. Thank you. And one thing, when I woke up this morning, I wrote a list of positive aspects. And I reached a little further than I think where I was naturally. And I thought of when I go home, how good it feels to feel now. And I want to continue playing with that, even when it, sometimes, as it does, it dips a little.
You see, that's a really good example of messing up now with later.
Okay.
You felt the struggle sort of begin there a little bit. In other words, of course it is your desire. It's just not quite your expectation. So, really, why mess up now with later or with then? When you're feeling really good, just milk that. And then later or next will take care of itself.
Okay.
All of your power is now. But whether you're thinking about the past or the present or the future, you're doing it all now. We understand what you're reaching for there and what you were reaching for. And when you have momentum going like you did, that is a good time to, as you said, reach a little further. In other words, sometimes you can nudge a little resistance out of the way just by feeling good, but it's so risky. Why risk it? Why try to fix something where you have no power with now where all of your power is? You see what we're getting at?
Yeah.
You're all sort of trying to control your experience rather than allow them.
Okay.
Thank you. I love your quote saying the basis of our life is freedom. I would love to hear more about that. The basis, the foundation of our life is freedom.
Because everything that comes to you is because of your individual, personal, vibrational offering. No one can vibrate for you. No one can get inside of you and offer that vibration. You have absolute control over your point of attraction. And there cannot be a stronger definition of freedom than that. We often add, just to sort of get your attention, the statement, you are so free, you can choose bondage. And what happens with so many people is they don't believe that they are free because things are happening to them that they don't want. And they don't believe that they would choose unwanted things. But that's because they do not know how they're choosing. They think that the word yes means come to me. They don't realize that the word no means come to me, this thing I do not want. They don't realize that this is a universe based on attraction only, that there is no exclusion. And every time you say no to something, you're really saying yes to it because your attention to it activates it. So that freedom is rarely exercised consciously and deliberately. It's only the likes of you who are willing to take the time to really understand the vibrational basis of this universe. And when you do, when you finally understand that you create your own reality because of the thoughts you think, and that you have control over the thoughts you think because you have guidance that lets you know the vibrational nature of them, and then you get the exhilarating experience of getting to watch things actualize around you that you have deliberately honed into shape and place. That's freedom. That's freedom. That's empowerment. That